goes off the stage. Hello.
The intro, though.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Dig up. Thank you. How are you doing,
Yes.
Sophia? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, sis. I'm doing all right. Even better now that we're live here to
Yes,
discuss, just chill. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. Thanks for joining. These are honestly like highlights of my week sometimes because I feel like it's just therapy sessions and we can just yap about United and everything that's going on football wise as well. Are you going to watch the Club World Cup?
You know what? Initially, I was like, no, but I'll watch as much as I can because the thing is, obviously, it's in the States, and some of the games will be a bit too like late for me in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
but I'll try to catch up with the ones that'll be more so like closer to evening times. I think I'll be able to watch that, but more so like the games on paper that seems more exciting, you know.
Yeah.
But I'll tune in. I'm thinking, why not?
It's so funny because like I'm always so used to the games being like at weird times for us, and so I forget that it's in our side of the world. Like it'll be at a weird time for you guys. So hopefully you get to watch it for you.
Yeah, you know, hopefully it'll be a good one. I don't feel like it's as much like hype as it should be, you know? But maybe it'll get better as it goes along. Hopefully, like in the knockout stages. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Come on.
Thanks for being here. Yeah, so I mean, right now, you guys know the transfer window is currently closed technically because of the Club World Cup, which is weird though, because it opens again, I think, on Monday. It doesn't make any sense because the Club World Cup is literally still going to be going on. So, I mean,
yeah, that is good. But when you say it like that, it's like, okay,
maybe they did it so they can't get people to join last minute, like the teams. That's my only guess.
I think so too. Maybe that might be the case.
Yeah.
So obviously, the teams that are joining, it'll make sure that they kind of get most of their deals done before going. But still, like Man City have done their thing, but at Chelsea, could have done more.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I know. It's a great point. I think, of course, obviously, Real Madrid have some new players as well, along with City. So for me, I think I'd just be interested to see how these new players kind of mesh with the squads. Obviously, you have Trent going to Real Madrid, and then Chelsea. They got Al-Nouri, right? They got Cherki. They got Cherki. That I say name's really long. I'm sorry, but they have a lot of new players coming in, so should be interesting for sure. But
100%.
I'll mention that because things kind of slowed down for us, right? We got Cunha in. He's official. We got him in the kit. Looks great. And then it went quiet. It went quiet for Mbuemo. It went quiet for Gyokeres. And then I got a little nervous because obviously Thomas Frank ended up going to Spurs. And then it was like, wow, is Mbuemo going to go too kind of thing. Right? Big up, Everest, big up. So then today, like literally today, this comes out. Now, I don't know Mirrorball. I don't know what kind of source this is. I've never heard of it before. But it says Tottenham have launched a £70 million bid to hijack Brian Mbeumo's move to United. Spurs will offer 65 million plus 5 million in add-ons, which is more than Cunha. So what are your thoughts on this?
Interesting. Okay. Initially, I was thinking, I'm not having Spurs try to do 5-0 against us this season. We're not doing all of that. If we fumble this, hands will be thrown. Somebody, we will. Wow, there will be chairs thrown around. But the more I thought about it, I'm like, okay, if we don't get this over the line, it's not that because it's Spurs, just being the better or the preferred destination for him. It's more so we just didn't show up.
Yeah.
And still, when I've been reading the different reports saying that, okay, Spurs are trying to hijack, launch the bid, but still his preferred destination will be Man United, is what they still are stating. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking, could this be Brentford trying to just be like, you know what? Who's gonna budge? Who will overpay? Who's gonna give us a bit more closer to what we want?
Yeah, because I think right now, where it's at now, it's too much. Sorry. Like I don't want to pay this much for Mbuemo.
No, love the dude, but no,
Yeah.
we're not doing that.
And if Tottenham
No.
had already offered 10 mil more than us, now I don't know if that's like plus the add-on. So if we offered 55 million or 50 million, I don't know. But even still, I don't want to pay that much for him.
I ain't doing it. 65 and I'm out.
Yeah. I can totally see
With the
Mbuemo being a
add-ons,
good
that's
fit.
it.
At Spurs, they have the better stadium, have UCL football to offer, arguably a better overall squad, and the Frank effect.
Okay, with all due respect, Frank effect. What the hell are we doing here?
Is he talking about league Frank effect? Because outside of league, there's not really much he has to offer personally.
Frank effect. Big up to Thomas Frank, but like Frank effect? What are we doing here? It's like he's talking like he's Mourinho or something. What?
Yeah.
Frank effect.
What are y'all doing trying to sign Wolves and Brentford players? You need to win things. 13 years without a league.
Why are we acting like these guys are bums?
I don't know.
Because when we were going after players from other leagues, you're like, oh, why should we be trying to get Prem-proven players? We're getting Prem-proven players, and that's an issue as well. What are we? Why
I just need y'all to understand.
Back in the day, we got Prem-proven players back in the day as well.
Yeah.
This is nothing new. I just feel like we kind of stepped away from doing that the past few years and just always went outside, which is okay. But sometimes it's like, you don't really need, like an Mbuemo don't need a long time to embed into the team. Cunha don't need that as well.
Yeah.
They know the Prem inside and out.
Facts.
Guys, use your brains. Come on, people. No, let's not do that. Because I feel like we wouldn't be saying that if it was other clubs doing the exact same thing. Oh,
why do you think
other
clubs are so mad if we get these over the line? Why is everyone hating on the fact that we could get these players? There's a reason for that.
Mm-hmm.
There is a reason for that.
Really? Do you think that we get this done, Mbuemo?
I think if we do, it's going to be for too much money.
Really?
Yeah, I just can't. I can't see us. I can't see us like sticking to the original offer, and I also can't see Mbuemo going for less than maybe what this offer is. Unfortunately, if he does, I'd be shocked.
The more I think about it, I don't know if I'm buying this Spurs. I don't think they try to do. They know what we've done on the Woodward over the years, that we overpay, yada yada yada. I just feel like they're trying to force our hand here. They're trying to push us.
To Spurs or Brentford?
Us. I mean, Brentford doing it to us.
Yeah,
it's what I feel like they're doing. I don't know if I'm buying this whole.
So, do you think we're going to get him for the original offer?
Maybe a little bit more. A little bit more.
Like maybe 60?
Potentially.
I see it. I see it. Just to put things in perspective, too, for those of you who are saying that these players potentially aren't good enough. This is our goals, right, for last season, 44. And this is across all comps, okay? I did the math. Cunha scored 17, I believe, across all comps, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure that's what he did. That's at least 40% of our total goals. Almost. It's like 38 technically, but he technically, based off of his goal G&A last season, he scored 40% of our total goals. If we could literally get a copy paste of what he did last season to this season, we're exponentially better. Exponentially.
Look at this. Big chances created 66. Shooting accuracy 33%.
Yeah.
We woodwork 15 times. We've
And that's
seen
probably
that
like
with our eyes.
50% Garnacho.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. No. I agree with you. I was initially when I saw, yeah. That is Garna. 100%. But that is 44 goals, you know?
That's terrible. 44 goals in 38 matches?
That's disgusting. 54 conceded.
Yeah. 54 conceded, 10 clean sheets.
Disgusted.
11 wins, 18 losses. Ooh.
Yuck.
It's sickening. It's sickening.
It's not good. This has to change.
Yeah.
It has to change.
It really does. Does Spurs with Frank in charge have more pull? I think no, especially since Levy has a tendency to leave a deal until the end of the window.
I just imagine though, will Daniel Levy really go for 70 million and just right now be like, you know what? Let me just put in a cheeky 70 million bid for Mbuemo right now. Would he really? Because that guy's a cheapskate. Would he really?
How much was Solanke's deal? Yeah, so his was reported 55 million with 10 million in bonuses. So it's what, 5 million more than Solanke. So
I'm not gonna lie, something tells me we're getting Mbuemo, and I think we're sorted. I would have preferred it to be sorted out last week or early, sometime this week. But I think once the window opens, or maybe this weekend, Monday, I think it's gonna be done. I have a good feeling.
I hope so.
I mean, initially I was like, ooh, but the more I thought about it now, I've seen a couple of streams from other people.
Yeah.
KG and Saeed. I've seen so many different streams where people are just giving their opinions.
Yeah.
I think I've just marinated on this now. I'm calm.
Okay. I mean, I'm glad that you're that way. I wish I was that way.
I don't know. Because I was stressed. But something tells me we're getting this over the line. The striker up, the situation, that one, I don't know. And we'll talk about that soon, of course. But that one is a different story where I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. 30 million for Mbuemo is a fair price. Yikes. That's a little low, but
it'd be amazing, but that's not happening.
1 year left on his contract. No way, 70 million. That's why they're trying to get that money. We signed an Everton player. He was quite good. 13 going on 30. Hi. Big up to you.
Hola.
Big up to you as well, Paris man. Big up to you, Bruno Washed.
Hey. Don't let you go on. I got some news, but you
do it.
Okay. Let me just read this. I don't know, but Florian Plettenberg, a move of Alejandro Garnacho to Leverkusen is currently very unlikely.
Oh no!
Reason: the immense package of transfer fee and wages. Leverkusen are currently focused on other options. The 20-year-old Garnacho set to leave Man United this summer. Obviously, we know he's going to go, but Leverkusen is kind of out of the equation.
So it's basically too much for them, is what they're saying.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
The overall package with the wages, the price, all of it.
So he's not going to Leverkusen, but he's got to go somewhere. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. I still do think I just need Conte to really force the Napoli board's hands and be like, hey, go get me my guy. Mm-hmm. You got De Bruyne. Imagine you have De Bruyne, McTominay, Lukaku, and you got Garnacho.
That's
and
crazy.
Philip Billing as well from Bournemouth. That's mad. Well, Billy Gilmore. Come on now. Reunion. Have them all.
Yeah. They got all the reject. Well, I wouldn't say KDB's a reject, but That would be crazy. How would you feel about that as an Inter fan?
Sis, Inter is loose. Just hear me out. Today, it's almost 2 weeks since the final. Tell me why I'm still getting 5-0 from the kids for no reason.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you, David. I'm telling you. They said, Soph, I bet I'll still do this from a year from now. I'm like, you guys are on crack. That's what I'm telling you about. You guys are on crack.
That's crazy.
Mad. So this is what I'm telling you. It's sad.
Yeah.
But like Inter and with Insaga that's left right after to go get that back. Also, man.
Yeah.
Also, we're in trouble.
We are. Don't let Spurs beat y'all 5 times in a row. Listen, I'm feeling a little bit more confident this going into next season, but who knows? Who knows? We'll get him for 60 mil or a little more than the Cunha deal. Maybe. Any alternatives for Mbuemo? Should he choose Spurs? It's a great question.
I want Mbuemo.
There is no other option.
I need him.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Okay, we get it, Bart. We get it.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. Semenyo, I don't know if he would go first. I mean, that's a good shout.
But he would. He's also kind of.
Yeah.
Bournemouth would want a lot of money for him as well.
Yeah.
That's if it's not Mbuemo, I don't know.
Yeah. I'd be happy with 10 Prem goals. Listen, even just 10 would be huge for us. Because I think Bruno had maybe 8 Prem goals, I think.
I believe. Yeah. I believe, wasn't Bruno and Emma tied?
I think so, but I just don't remember. Yeah, it's 8. So
both of them, yeah.
And then let's check Ahmad. So even if we got 10 from him, Ahmad had 8 as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine Ahmad was injured for a big chunk of the season, still got 8 goals.
Listen, before Ahmad got hurt, he was carrying us. People don't remember that. Ahmad was carrying us. Yes, and then he got hurt, and then Bruno turned it around. So then all of a sudden, people started screaming, Bruno, Bruno, Bruno. And I'm like,
exactly.
Fair enough. But
I need multiple players on double-digit goals. I needed assist galore. I need everybody to chime in. Everybody.
Yeah. Ladies, do you want to do an end-of-season review for 24-25? I mean, what do we need to say?
I already done one on my channel, like a quick one, and I don't even know what it was a few days after. I was pissed, so I was saying a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I would check Sophia's channel for her. I don't. In the bin.
Do we need to go back, people? We're trying to move forward to next season, guys. Come on now.
What I'm saying is it'd make more sense if you went to Tottenham and got Gede, Spence, Richarlison, them kind of guys. They know how to win a trophy.
But are you hearing yourself? It's Mom Spaghetti. Mom Spaghetti. Are you? Whenever I say Mom Spaghetti, I feel like I need to rap. Like, Mom Spaghetti.
Mom was on a sweater already.
Yeah, literally. I cannot say it in my head without rapping. It's so good. But what you said didn't make sense, though, respectfully. Big up to you, though, Mom Spaghetti.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Salah was on Ballon d'Or season, but Liverpool needed more trophies. They snatched your pride and your dignity. Don't let them snatch your player too. Listen, don't act crazy, girl. Don't act crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. We're now. I will then start the proper rivalry against Spurs if that happens. Because no. I'm trying to move on and do no. We're gonna throw hands if they dare.
Yeah. Would you mind reading? I don't want to say this player's name wrong, but I guess he's Norwegian. Do you know anything about him? You can read it. As you're
Norwegian, you can mention stuff about Sverre Nypan, City's new signing. Thing is, he also plays for Rosenborg. We remember this right before this season, we played preseason against that Norwegian side. He did play. He did well. That's the only game I've kind of watched him. And then you see like some highlights here and there, but I've been hearing his name for a while. And he's a techie baller for sure. But I can't sit there and say I'm like a specialist. You guys know, like, if it's not like a Bull de Glimt and stuff like that, then, I won't really know that much about a lot of the players because I don't really be watching Norwegian club football. But he is raved about, and he's now signed for City, even though he's a United fan, is what the streets are saying. But here we are. And he's going to go, I think, potentially on loan to maybe Girona or another club.
Oh, okay. Well, once he gets there?
Yep. So he's going to go on loan.
I'm curious because City have signed some really good ball players. And, the stigma with Pep is like players don't play well under him because he's so stubborn in his system. I mean, it's just curious. We'll see how these players kind of look during the Club World Cup,
Yeah. I hope they all fail.
Yeah, for real. Because I'm not going to lie. One of the best parts about this season was how off City were. Like, it helped. It helped.
This from Pep, that guy, it was funny.
And we actually beat them once, and it was great.
He was saying some wild stuff. That guy was moving mad. Need to see one more season, especially after spending all this money. But the thing is, though, with the signings that they got, and I rate a lot of them, they're gonna be back. Will they win the league? I don't know, because Liverpool is doing well with their signings as well, and Arsenal, if they get a player that we've been linked with in Gyokeres, we'll talk about that. And then maybe Rodrigo.
Yeah, they got Rodrigo too
as well.
Oh, they'd be cooking.
I'm not gonna lie. I think this title race will be a proper title race.
Yes.
Than this season. Even though we're like, unfortunately, we're not gonna be in the conversation. Outsider. We need to.
Top three.
let you see something. Let it be exciting. And if I can pick, I'd rather have none of them win it.
Yeah.
We
need another team like Newcastle or Forest to come in and do a madness to shake things up. Maybe a Chelsea. Who knows?
No, I can't even have Chelsea because of Chelsea fans. No, I can't do it. I can't do it.
But
I don't know. Who can I tolerate at this point? Since it's not many teams I can tolerate no more. Because Forest, I didn't have an issue with Forest, but there's Forest YouTube fans, content creators that I can't do it. Wolfie, big up to that guy, but Lord have mercy.
That's funny. I do agree though that if those three teams do business, the margin for error next season is very, very small. Like you would have to make sure you're winning all those games you're supposed to, scoring those goals, which I like because that means like, you have to be on your business. And the fact that some clubs don't have Europe and some do shakes things up as well. Because if we improve drastically and don't have Europe, that means we could be kind of like a problem, low key. Because
this, all I'm telling you, this is all I'm asking for first. Can we do back-to-back wins in the league? The first 2 games, can we do back-to-back wins? When we do that, can we score some goals as well?
Right.
Can we first? Let's do that.
I know.
Yeah. We keep going.
Yep. But this is our season to improve in the league. That's what we have to focus on and get a domestic cup. That's all we got. So Ten Hag can pay for his crimes by buying Højlund, Anthony, Mount, Onana, and Sancho. Oh, I always forget about Sancho. Oh my God.
Sancho will never. How are you going to put? I heard. I was with you with all of those names until you mentioned Sancho. Sancho and Ten Hag don't mix.
No, they don't. And I agree with this because, like, we have to remember Garnacho's free money. So I'm okay with taking 40 mil.
50.
I'm just saying, to
Sis,
get him gone.
we have to stop underselling our players. I'm still mad for the whole McTominay stuff. I'm still
How much
mad.
did he go for?
He didn't go for much. I don't know if it was like 25 or 30 or
No
something.
way.
I could be something around that. Double check. I could be completely wrong, but I know I was asking for a minimum 40, 45. We didn't get that.
I'm gonna look.
Even now, I'm thinking 40, 45. It's too low.
Man United sold him for 25 million.
Sis,
It's like it's 30 million with add-ons. That's
disgusting.
crazy. I didn't know that.
Not like we did. It was pure profit, but still, that is horrible business. And
Yeah.
then we ended up spending 55 million for a mount that had 1 year left of his contract. I know it's a little, a few years younger, but still, I don't care. That still pisses. I will never get over that. Never.
Speaking of this, because we haven't touched on it yet. What? Something dropped?
Wait. Oh. Gyokeres, do you want to get into this?
Let's do it.
Okay. Because it's Plattenberg again. Just like with Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein, I always have notification for Plattenberg as well, because I think he's underrated.
Who is this?
He's German, Florian Plattenberg. He's a Sky reporter for Sky Germany, I believe.
How do you spell his last name?
It's Plattenberg, so Plettenberg.
Got it. I'm gonna follow him. I don't follow him, so go ahead.
Yeah. So he was saying Sporting have given Viktor Gyokeres the assurance that he will be allowed to leave in the summer for 60 to 70 million, as exclusively revealed in October 2024 and now confirmed by his agent. Ooh. So basically, it won't be like the 100 million that the reports were saying. It's been I don't know if you've been hearing, but there's been this whole feud between Gyokeres and with the Sporting board, all of that. So it looks to be that okay.
So I think that's a good. I would pay that for him.
Oh yeah, 100%.
1,000%.
I now hope we can try to do something.
Yeah.
I hope.
Arsenal should get on him 90 million for Sesko, no thanks.
There's also reports saying that Arsenal would try to go for both, and I'm like, what?
Go for both? What do you mean?
Sesko and Gyokeres.
Oh no. I don't want Sesko. No.
No. Not we, but Arsenal is trying to do that.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. I don't want Sesko at all as well. I hope that we get Gyokeres, and I hope that Arsenal gets Sesko.
Yeah.
That's what I hope. But I don't know. What are you thinking? What do you think will be the more realistic outcome? What do you see happening at the end of this? Will it be dragged on and then we finally get him? Or will it be dragged on and we don't get him and we go for somebody else? And maybe Arsenal go for him.
Yeah. I do think this will be dragged on a bit because it's the drama of it all. And it'll be dragged on because, let's be real, a lot of teams want him. So if he's smart, he's going to play his options. And I can't knock the guy for that. The only confidence I have is that he did play with Amram before. And he performed well under Amram when he was at Sporting. And then that's about it, because we don't have European football to offer. And maybe we could potentially offer a bit more money depending on who we sell. Now, if we can sell a few players before we sign him, I think that helps, obviously. So I think, the fact that we paid 80 something for Højlund and we could potentially get him for less is sickening. That makes me want to vomit.
That is horrible.
Would you pay 80 million for him?
For Gyokeres?
Yeah.
I think I would,
Yeah, I would too.
for that those numbers though.
Yeah.
And just for what I've seen, I think people are just scared to be like, they see a blonde guy and also from Scandinavia, they're like, oh, another Heylund. They're different. They're not similar. They're not the same. I'm sorry, people, and sometimes people be focusing just solely on the numbers that he do for sporting, but he's equally done very well for the Swedish national team. People don't realize that. He, the Nations League that we just had, he was a top goal scorer.
I need you guys to understand. I'm just going to show you this, and it's going to be crazy, okay? Look at how many goals he had in all comps. Is this all comps?
Yep.
Oh my God.
That's more than we have in the league. That's more than what we have in the league.
That's 10 more than we had in the league. 10.
That's,
oh my God. Give him 100.
Guys,
listen.
Stop with saying it's only the Portuguese league.
He had 6 in Champions League. Oh my God.
Guys, stop it. Can you look at the numbers that he has for Sweden?
Yeah, let's go. Let me look it up.
Because we need to add that as well, because he equally done very well for Sweden.
Yeah, that's crazy. How do you not go all in for that? I'm sorry.
I pay 80, right? Cash, straight. Let's go.
Oh, wait.
Like, legit. You will be mad if you don't go for a guy like that. Come on.
Can I look for... National team?
Champions League season 2. Okay,
National
Bart.
player profile.
You're so funny, Bart. Haha. It's not. Is anything coming up?
I think. Well, I think this is correct. Let me see.
Yeah.
So this is his national team profile.
Yeah.
And then this is what. I don't know if this is like all time though. I think this is all time. So should we go? Is this all time? I can't tell.
Is that all time?
Or is this just this year?
He looks so cute. He might
actually be like a baby right there.
Yeah.
Let's see. If let's go let's go 2024. Oops. January 1st. Maybe this will do it. Detailed stats. Maybe he didn't play as much. So he had what? These are goals, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He had 4 in one game? 10?
Yep.
So 10 goals in like a year and some change, a year and a half?
And you think also about a lot of those games are spread out in that year as well.
Oh, yeah. From September to November. He was injured for a lot of this year.
Yeah.
So basically 2 months he had 10 goals, and then he had 1 outside in March. So he had 10 goals in 2 months.
People, I'm telling you, he showed up for the national team as well.
Yeah, because then he didn't play in the rest of the year. Interesting. Sounds like somebody we need at United.
Hey, y'all tell me we don't need this.
I have been watching Sporting a lot in the league. Honest opinion, Gyokeres is quality and has great finishing. He had an injury. Yeah. Oh, guys, thank you, Robbie.
I just need to see this. I need to see this.
I know.
I don't understand
so cool.
this. Like Millie says, it's this or I need to see Osimhen. Either one of the victors. I need one of the victors. Yeah. One of them. Please.
I know. Either him and Osimhen, that's what they said as well. Big up, Venetia. I hope you're doing well, girl. Big up to you.
Big up.
I don't think United has enough funds to buy players after they buy Mbuemo. We got to sell. We got to sell.
Yeah, but that's what they're they're stating that like we would have enough to get Mbuemo, but after that we need to of course get players out such as
and we can't overspend for Mbuemo. That's the key too.
Yeah, we can't. That would be dumb.
Paying 80 mil for Mbuemo and you could have got Gyokeres for that? Nah, I'm sorry.
Nah, that would piss me off because we need a striker as well, guys. We need a striker as well. You know, there's been links with us trying to get a swap deal for Osimhen and Xerxes go the other way, and I'm like, huh?
Oh no, I want to keep Xerxes.
I want to keep Xerxes.
What about the young guys from is he at PSG still?
Who?
I don't know how to say his name. I butcher it. It starts with an E.
An E.
I don't know how to say his name.
Oh, the Frankfurt guy, Ekitike?
Yeah,
that's what we talk about. Yeah. He plays for Frankfurt. We will link with him. He's 100 million though, which is insanity.
Oh, absolutely not. How's he 100 mil?
No, the thing is though, it's not 100 mil because of how good he is, but how important he is for Frankfurt. They don't need to just I completely get these teams that want to get as much money as they can. Because why should they just be like, okay, 30, 50, and no, give me my money. I get it. For our sake, I'm saying hell to the no.
Yeah.
Our sake, I'm saying no. But we've been linked with him. Chelsea's linked with him and Liverpool as well. So we'll see. But he's a United fan though. So if he goes to Liverpool, then screw that guy.
Absolutely. And Venetia, this is a great point because this is why all of us were screaming to take this deal because that would have been over 100 mil if we sold Bruno to Saudi. This would have helped us exponentially.
I will never forgive them for this. I will never forgive them for doing this. We could have gotten easy 100 mil. I said whatever you want. Put 100. We say 80, 90. You want more? Okay.
Yeah.
Us. And we said no. What are we doing here?
Oh. And the thing is, too, because we have Cunha did play in the 10 for Wolves every now and then. So if we need to switch it up, we're not forced to just use Xerxes and Rasmus. We can put Cunha there as well. We don't, we have options, and that's what I love. And that's why I love players like Cunha.
You know the key word here, guys.
Yes.
Versatility.
Yes.
I love it. I love that word. It's a great word. It just emulates all of it. You need players to be versatile.
And this is why you don't recruit for managers, you recruit for playing styles. You want players who are solid in multiple playing styles so that no matter who you get in, they can play ball. All right?
Yes. You want to do a 4-3-3? No worries. Pick up our super chat, by the way. Skull say.
Yes. Thank you so much for the super chat. They say, I reckon that we're using him to pressure Sporting. Who are we? At a TK, or is that what they're saying?
Yeah. I think.
I mean, I don't think that's comparable, but
you never know because suddenly there was like, oh, Man United are linked with, are in the race for Ekitike, like out of the blue,
It came out of nowhere,
right? Maybe they're like, Sporting, if you don't lower the price, we ain't going. But then again, how the hell are we trying to entertain 100 million? He's cost more. I don't know. Regardless, maybe they're like the overall package will be more cheaper because his wages won't be that high than if it was a Gyokeres. I don't know. I think that could be the case as well.
And the thing is, too, he's young. Like, I don't want that. We've talked about this before. I don't want to go for that.
I don't. I'm potential buy. $1. I'm not trying to get another little brother. I had a little brother. We don't need to do this. Like, no.
Absolutely. Big up, Ends. How are you? Big up. 110 million.
Ends. We got to.
That's your club. That's your club spending that plus 110 million money on Florian Wirtz. You better hope that man gets you at least 20 goals, I'm gonna be watching him too.
I am praying for his downfall. I hope he has a howler. I hope he flops. I hope you know what? I hope he flops, and I hope that Trent Alejandro ends up dunking on you when he plays against you, and I hope he kisses that Real Madrid badge. How about that? Hala Madrid. Okay?
Listen, the way the hater in me wants this man to flop so hard, it actually needs to be studied. It actually needs to be studied. And I love how they're just trying to like not say, oh, it's not that big of a deal. It's not a lot of money. You said last stream, I'm not mistaken, that it broke like 2 records, like a German player record and like the most in history so far, if I'm not mistaken. So
at least in the league, yeah, in the Premier League, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure, yeah. So hey, enjoy that.
Can't replace, but please don't make me. I'm gonna crash out. Don't make me do it. I'm telling you right now, his stats don't even make him look good. What are you talking about? I can't.
Millie, stop it. Stop it, Millie. Stop it.
I'm gonna crash out.
Por favor, stop it.
Crash outs. Big up to you. But before we continue, we've had a great conversation. I love all the commentary in the chat. It's been awesome. Thank you guys so much. Keep smashing the like. We appreciate you hanging out. Make sure you subscribe to Sophia. Link in the title. Everything in the description. She works really hard. We want to keep showing her love. She's on the road to 6K. Make sure you guys go show her some love.
Hey. And like the stream. ASAP.
Yes. Is it true that Darwin Nunez accidentally got on a flight to South Africa? What? I have not heard anything about this.
How do you accidentally get into a flight to a country?
There's so many steps you have to take to get on a flight. How do you not know where you're going?
Like, is this Home Alone, but grown ups edition?
Or did his private jet be like, actually, we're not going where we need to go?
Like, we're going to South Africa to join the Big Six.
Exactly. He was bad at PSG, good at Frankfurt, to be fair. It's a potential. You're buying for potential at that point. I'm tired. I have PTSD from that.
I ain't doing that.
Are United looking to get Yuri Tillemans? I don't think so. I haven't seen that.
I haven't heard any links. That was a few seasons ago. Love the player though, but no.
Just because Trent speaks better Spanish than you. Listen,
first and foremost, I didn't have Spanish I didn't have Spanish in high school. I had French. Okay.
Me too.
Oui, d'accord. Okay. And I was horrible, by the way. Lord have mercy. One of my a family friend, but basically my brother's friend, his father was my French teacher, and he was Moroccan. The foreigners, he was like, you know what? I know your father's going to get mad, so I'm going to give you a high grade just because, you'll get a D instead of an E.
Yeah,
that's how bad I was.
Oh man, yeah. I took French for 9 years, so that's my language. It's funny because like someone will speak Spanish and then I want to reply in French. That's how wired my brain is for French. So it's crazy. But big up to Ents for the super chat. He says, my donation to the United Transfer Fund. You think you're so funny.
Once again, I hope I'm going to repeat it again. Yeah. Listen here, Ents. I will pray on your downfall. Not your personal downfall. Okay, Sky, are you back? Okay. She'll come back soon. I think there might have been some issue. Get the likes up,
I was letting you talk to Ends. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Okay. I was like, I'm talking to Ends. Okay. Ends. Okay. Rewind. Listen here, Ends. Listen. Listen here, Ends. I'm praying for your downfall, not your personal downfall, because you're broski, but your team, Liverpool. Hate that club. Pile of crap. Sorry for my language, but yes, I beg Trent Alejandro. or is it Alejandro Trent? Regardless, whatever it is, he goes by just Trent now. Okay, the guy that used Duolingo for months, years, trying to learn Spanish because he wanted to go to his dream club, which is Real Madrid. He gonna kiss on that badge, and he gonna help them get another Champions League and dunk on you guys. You're just gonna be little bro. Once
Period. Period. Hold that.
Period.
Hold that ends. I know. Seriously though, like when he first of all, his Scouse accent left the chat. I don't even know what happened to his Scouse accent. It absolutely went out the window. My man was talking like he grew up in Spain. I was like,
sis, there's no way that guy was just reading from a teleprompter. No way. No bueno. That guy waited his whole life for that moment. He waited a long time for that moment.
What did 100%. I spell wrong?
What?
Somebody said I spelled something wrong in the title. Did I spell somebody's name wrong?
Wait.
That's what he texted me. Sorry, I should have said anything out loud. Yeah, I did. I spelled Mbuemo's name wrong. I was like, can't you just tell me that? What? You gotta be so ominous.
Brother, why you? I thought it was gonna be like a football tweets or somebody dropped breaking news. Brother, you could have texted. You could have just read it. See the chat. That ain't classified information. Just write it down. Pick up though. Yeah, I said it, but come on now.
It had to make me Google this guy.
Just be like, sis, you wrote the name wrong. I ain't gonna lie, even I was like, I didn't notice. Trent on the Duolingo. I even think Duolingo might have. Did they retweet? Tweet or something else?
Yeah, Duolingo did.
Yeah.
They said shout out to Trent or something. Watch, let me find it. They said something though. It's hilarious.
Funny. That is genius promo though. Genius promo.
Here. It's so funny. Right here. They said shout out. Thanks for your 1,000-day English Spanish Trent streak.
Genius.
That's hilarious to me. You spelled actually wrong. I can't do this. You know, why do you guys watch this channel? Honestly,
hey, I've been there many. I've put like wrong thumbnails on. I've done mad stuff. Hey, guys, it's Friday. Come on now, it's Friday.
Wait, so Mbuemo is right. It's just actually what is happening.
Why can't you just? Yasser, next time, be specific. Yasser's Yasser's doing nah. Yasser's doing he's moving mad.
Goodness gracious. Thank you though. Thank you for letting me know.
Hey.
It won't let me fix it right now. Yeah, but I know it's been funny to see the Liverpool fans. I'm actually shocked at why they're crashing out so much. Like they were so upset.
They should be more mad at the club for letting him go on a free. That's who they should be mad at.
Absolutely.
To be fair. But I can also get like some parts of frustration, but at the same time, I do think they're going a bit too overboard.
Yeah.
Are you mad at him, Ravi? Are you mad at Trent?
Let us know.
Let us know.
Listen, if Garnacho goes to Chelsea, the party that I will throw. Because you know what? Let's be real. It is about time Chelsea takes somebody's sloppy seconds. I'm tired of everybody else getting theirs. All right? It's their turn. Get somebody's sloppy seconds. I beg. I'm tired of it. Y'all selling Kai Havertz and Mason Mounts and Sterlings, and I'm over it, honestly.
Yeah. Come on now.
That's crazy.
Give us our money.
Wait, is he going by Trent now? Is he going to put Trent on the back?
Yep.
Oh, because he did do that yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's his whole brand now. I think he also changed his Instagram handle to Trent.
Oh, listen, girl, you don't have to get me with the Trent propaganda. I have fallen for it. And I've been here for years. I just couldn't openly express it because he's been a Liverpool player. So,
But you can now.
Rashford to Arsenal and Garnacho to Chelsea. Yeah, that would be.
Speaking of Rashford, you know, obviously there's been reports saying that he would only want to go to Barcelona. Now, I don't know if that's happening with the fact that Williams might actually go to Barcelona. And then that left spot.
You mean Nico Williams?
Yeah.
Ah.
Then that left spot, yeah, they don't need no more then. If he ends up going.
Yeah. No, that's a great point. I mean,
yeah. So then it's very limited.
We got to figure this out. I think this is honestly the biggest puzzle piece for Ineos to figure out is where are you going to take these players? Where are they going to go? Because we have Anthony still. We have Sancho coming back. We got Deadwood. That's got to get out of here.
Skedaddle.
Big up, Noah. Big up to you. I hope you're doing well.
Gyokeres
and Frimpong. That's true. I'm not mad about Trent. Is the Gyokeres thing final?
No.
Okay, I was like, I don't remember seeing that, but you did get Frimpong.
I think that's the next one probably. It's like, okay, so Frimpong, Wirtz over the line, and then Gyokeres now.
Yeah.
I think will be the next one. And then probably striker, maybe the defender as well. And then they should be good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting timeline we're in here, people. It's going to be crazy.
Legit.
Yeah. I'm excited to see how it goes. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Like, I mean, with the window closed, it's not really much else. I'm just hoping that, like, I don't know, we can get somebody else in before.
Remember when you asked me why I chose Liverpool as my second team when I had Madrid as my number one?
Yeah.
There's your answer.
Who? Trent?
What's the answer?
Is it Trent? Is Trent the reason? Shut up. That's hilarious.
What?
People need to chill. We will get the right signings. We have time yet? Do we?
I mean, because we also need a goalkeeper. We also haven't been fully linked with midfielders as well. Guys, we need midfielders.
Yeah.
Like people in the pivot.
Yeah.
We do.
Because with who we have, right? We have who could play the pivot? Kobe, Bruno, Mount, Casemiro, Ugarte. And then what's the young kid? Collier?
Collier, yeah.
How are we feeling about that?
Yeah. I don't know about that, sis. I don't know about that.
Because hopefully we won't have to have Bruno in the 10s anymore because we're getting that taken care of. So Bruno will be in that pivot. So it's all about who's technically or basically going to have the better
chemistry. Bring him a proper guy that's good with, breaking up play, winning the balls up the pitch, but that can carry the ball as well.
Yes.
We need all of that. And has a little bit of athleticism as well. All of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because one of the things that stresses me out about Bruno is he's so wild sometimes. And like, basically the second person in that pivot has to compensate for Bruno too. Let's be real. So like, it's a big ask. It's not fair, but that's the reality.
They have to be calm. Where they can just let Bruno excel in other aspects of what he's good at. Just creating a lot more, right? That's what I think. Oh my god. Ew, Rabona, this is disgusting.
This might be worse than me.
This is disgusting. Yep, I was just supporting Madrid for a while, and then I saw Trent, and I didn't want him to walk alone. Ew. I'm sorry.
That's hilarious. I think you might be worse than me. I haven't fallen that hard for the trip propaganda, but that is funny.
Nah, this is you're Scotty. Yours is calm, but we're bonus doing what? I didn't want him to walk alone. What?
And low key, like y'all got some Champions League beef, so
exactly. Okay. What do you mean you didn't want him? You want him. You want him to walk alone, and you wanted him to walk alone when he won that Champions League.
Right.
That much? No.
We were just talking about this. We were saying no, and Sophia mentioned because the Nico Williams situation, correct?
Mm. Yep. But I don't know. I mean, it's not concrete, but maybe.
If you guys think that Cunha, Gyokeres, Mbuemo, and even Ruben Amorim is going to change everything and finish in the top 5 next season, well, you guys were wrong. This club has been a mess because of the owners.
Well, we know this.
I don't think we're going to finish. Okay. I think we should at least get top 6.
I'm saying crazy? With those. Sis, I'm saying with those. I'm saying top 4. I don't give a damn. With those 3.
Okay,
if you bring me.
No. Yep. Talk about it.
Sis. Because I was just all of the part at the beginning. I was like, okay. When he said the club is a mess with the owner, hey,
yeah,
all 4. I agree with you. But you're telling me, no, that's standards, guys. Cunha, check. Gyokeres, check. And Mbuemo, check. And you're telling me we can't get top 4.
Remember,
somebody has to give. Somebody of the 4 you have. Okay.
Remember, in the league, Gyokeres alone had 39. So if we add 39 to our 44 goals, that's 83. 83 already. And then let's say we add another 12 for Cunha. 95. We're totally different.
Yeah. You guys are on. I'm sorry, but you're smoking something mad if you think we ain't getting top 4 with those. We
You're
should
right.
be. Whether or not we will is another story, but we should. If we get those players, we already have Cunha. Yeah. We already have 1 out of the 3. Bring me the other 2. And if you bring me the other 2, and you also get a goalkeeper, you also hopefully get a midfielder as well. And maybe another wing back. I don't know if all of that's going to happen, but just be with me here, people.
Yeah.
All of that, I'm saying top 4. I don't give a damn. I need it. Narratives change, people. Objectives change.
Yeah.
So we have to go with it. Hello.
Mbuemo had, oh my God, he had 20 goals. That's 115. Listen.
In the league alone.
Guys, and here's the thing. This is why, are those stats great? And yes, it's like best case scenario. If we could literally copy paste that from everybody to us, that's best case scenario. But for me, again, because I am tainted as a Manchester United fan, there is a fear in the back of my head that's saying people come here and they die. And I have not forgotten that either. So yes, there is that fear that like we could get these players and they don't even look the same. And I would hate that because that's usually what happens. But
then I'll be like, then I think there are hyenas buried in Old Trafford.
There has to be something.
There has to be something. And then the hair was right. We are cursed.
Right.
If Gyokeres comes in and he ends up flopping, I don't have no hope then. I give up.
Yeah.
I will give up.
Yeah. And she says if Amorim doesn't get the best out of these signings, then he must go 1,000%.
Come late September.
Yeah.
After the international break. And no, you know what? Not even after. Right as the international break is about to start, and we're a few games in. If I don't see us cooking, big up Casper.
Yeah, big up.
Skedaddle is what I'm gonna say to Amorim. I don't care. Show me something.
We're talking football. But yeah, no, 100%. Like, there is no excuse. There's no excuse. And again, that's another big issue with us is player improvement. Who can we say has gotten better? I mean, in my opinion, even Kobe's gotten worse from last season to this season. Maybe Ahmad, maybe, but that's maybe because he didn't play as much with Eric Ten Hag. So again, there are issues that we do have, and that's what makes me a little nervous, and that's why we're looking at Amram heavily, right? Because this guy has to make improvements. If we're starting next season and we're not winning games back to back, and we're still struggling getting the ball in the back of the net, and if I see Gyokeres falling on the floor like Hoyland, I'm gonna lose my marbles. I'm gonna lose it.
I'm losing it as well.
Big up, Don
Big
C.
up, Don C. Big up, big up.
Some players died here because they were not used properly or the shirt was too big. But I feel like that's a yes in a way, but again, that's still on the club, the manager at the time, because you should be able to put players in a position to perform well. It's not like the players, yes, have a part to play, but if you're not set up for success, there's only so much you can do at the same time. You know, and some of our players, they get thrown out to dry. Hoyland should not have been starting for us as much as he did. We set that kid up for failure. When there was no, and at that point for Hoyland, the jersey was too big. It was.
And then you give him the number 9 shirt as well. It's so dumb.
To be the main striker at United and you have no experience, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Not one player has got better through our squad. How many of them would you keep apart from Ahmad? Oh, I mean, I keep quite a few. I like a lot of our players, especially defensively. Like, I'm good with the defensive side of things for sure. Outside of Lindelof and Shaw and, you know, usuals, but Euro, Heaven, Mazraoui, Delit. I feel like I'm missing somebody.
We always be missing Licha.
Oh yeah, but that's because he was hurt.
Yeah,
but I want him to stay. Do you want him to stay?
Yeah.
I know. I actually like watching play. Yeah, he doesn't look the same.
No.
It's a cop out. The manager's done poor, but who is picking them and putting them in that position? The manager.
Why
you keep saying we got these player shirts? We don't got these player shirts.
People telling people I got a what was it? Mount shirt.
It does make sense.
Harmony shirt. It's like, no. But you spent 85 on your point.
That makes it worse. That literally makes it worse.
That's the whole point. Are you not?
That's the club's fault again. That is the club's fault again. Why is the club spending so much money on that?
Are you not even?
How is that Rasmus's fault? What player wouldn't take 85 mil, whether you're ready for it or not? I'm sorry.
What player isn't taking that? What we're saying? Hope. Are you not hearing what we're saying? We're literally, that's the whole issue. We've been run completely wrong. And we shouldn't have gotten that player. Never. For that price. Never.
I agree. He should be on the bench.
Yep.
But
I think so too.
That to me is again why we Varane still hurts me to this day. I know he was injury prone, blah, blah, yada, yada. But players like that, you can't buy that type of leadership and experience off the bench. You just can't do it.
That guy came to the Europa League final. Did he need to? He was here not that many years. He loves us.
I know.
He definitely.
I know.
That man loves Man United.
And that's why I'm so glad he got to go.
And we loved him. That was a proper we loved that guy, man. He deserved better.
It makes me get emotional every time I think about him because, like, he was so good, like, so special for us. Like, it wasn't perfect, but man, I'm just glad he left on a high. I really am.
Me too.
I am. And it's been
Yeah.
over an hour, by the way. I didn't even.
Whoa!
Oh
It
my
just went
God.
by.
I
Lord
know
have
it.
mercy.
This has been a testament to the chat and to, Sophia just being amazing. And, we can talk for hours about this in our club because we're passionate about it and we love it.
This is the sport we love. Just two ladies talking about the sport that we all love,
right?
Which is football.
And this is another great point because can we talk about it? I love Licha. He's been unlucky with injuries. At least he plays for the badge. That's what a United player should be. If Licha was on the pitch for the Europa League final, sorry, that own goal situation, it's not happening.
I think we would have.
Oh, sorry.
Let's just say,
Varane.
The trophy would have been ours.
I'm talking about Varane, girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Varane, love him.
It's great. But it's we're probably gonna wrap things up here, but it's the weekend. Sophia, what are you doing this weekend on the channel? Are you going to do some streams, talk about some transfers? What do you got going on?
I think I'll be thinking maybe I might film potentially a Club World Cup prediction. Maybe I was thinking, why not? Why not do a video like that? So I might film and drop that tomorrow. And then we might do some streams if there's anything dropping potentially. This week has been very hectic and, the last few weeks now before my summer break from work. So it's been all over the place. But hopefully there'll be some more consistency as we go. And in a few weeks, the Women's Euros will start. So I'm going to try to cover that as much as I can.
Yeah.
So that's kind of coming up.
As of right now, do you have a thought on who could potentially win that?
The Lionesses could do it again. They could. Then it could be Spain. You know what? I don't know. It could be either or. For me, I'm going to be heavily focusing on Norway. I need them to redeem themselves. We completely messed up in the last Euros. So I need Norway to really get it together.
So it's Norway who you're going for? That's your home squad?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the men's team never,
Hey, you might qualify, right?
Yeah, this time I have a good feeling, though. This time I have a good feeling. This time, because if we don't, then I give up on the men's team.
Yeah.
The women's, they always qualify.
Yeah.
We Gucci over here. That's the men. They don't do ish.
Yeah.
Okay. Lord. But yeah, so that's kind of gonna be the content. So
awesome.
Check it out, peeps. Check it out.
Yes, be sure to check it out. And again, her channel is linked in the title and the description as well. For me, I have a lot going on. I just dropped episode 3 of WTLF, so make sure you guys check that out. I spoke to Lauren, who's a member of the Gold Diggers podcast. She's awesome. They're all really awesome, so I hope I get to talk to all of them at some point. And then we're going to be watching Club World Cup, Formula One. We're doing a USA men's national team, which has been so messy and the drama. Let me tell you, we got parents making comments about their sons. It's been a mess. So if you want the tea,
whoa,
yeah, Christian Pulisic's dad talking on IG saying Landon Donovan took a break, so it's not a problem that his son took a break. It's been crazy. So
I'm just saying. Did he get the whole? Did you see the meme with the Christian Pulisic being the LeBron James of soccer?
Not anymore.
Right?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, sis, this camp has, I think, ruined his reputation because everyone's saying like, not my captain anymore. He can never be the LeBron James of soccer. Like people have done a complete 180.
That meme was it from Pawn Shop?
What'd you say?
Was it from what was that meme from? Was it an episode of Pawn Shop? Was it something?
I don't know.
I think it was. I used to watch that show where they were selling some stuff, and it was one. I don't know if it was a shirt by Christian Pulisic, and he said, "Oh, because he was trying to like sell it to the other guy. Like, okay, so you buy this Christian Pulisic he's the LeBron of soccer, LeBron James of soccer, and I'm like, what?
Is that where it came from?
Yes, yes.
That's so funny. I didn't know the origins of that.
So he just completely messed it up, right?
Yeah. Because he, just to make a long story short,
go ahead.
Our best players who have literally done nothing for the country. There's no star or eye badge, okay? Are wanting to pick and choose, hey, I'll play for the friendly, but I don't want to play here because I'm tired and my body needs a rest. Where when you have when you have freaking Messi and Ronaldo playing everything, you have other Virgil, other players.
You're so right. There's other guys that would die for their nation. Like Ronaldo was crying for the Nations League. He said when he won the Euros, it triumphs every Champions League. All of that. Yeah. Just winning with his country. Yeah. And they can show up. You can
and he was saying, I wanted to show up, but Poch wouldn't let me. And I have to rate Poch for this because Poch was like, no, either you're here for the whole camp or you don't come at all. I don't want you picking and choosing. You'll play for the friendly because it's Sweden and Turkey, and then you won't play for the Gold Cup. He's like,
it's disrespectful.
Poch wanted the same roster for the whole camp. He didn't want players coming in and out, which I get. Because if you're trying to win a Gold Cup, you want the roster you're going to have for the tournament.
It's going to disrupt the whole flow with getting players in and out. How does that make sense? Nah. Well, and you think Poch will last, though?
I don't think so. I mean, it's not. I mean, the football is god awful. Like, we've lost 4 games in a row at this point. But the thing is, too, we host the World Cup in a year. You don't get a lot of time with your international team.
You have to sort it. You can't have one of the host nations having this disastrous, behind the scene debacle. That's not good.
I'm getting emotional and because I care and we're gonna be embarrassed.
National team, I get it. I completely trust me. The latest had a madness like that in the World Cup 2 years ago, where there was a lot of stuff happening over the sea. Oh, so I completely I get it.
And if it was I would get it if you were Ronaldo playing for Portugal and you're I don't know if I can make it. That's warranted. You're freaking Ronaldo. You've done literally everything. You are Christian Pulisic. What the heck have you done? Nothing but do something at Chelsea. Give me a break. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
He's overrated. I'm sorry. He ain't all that.
4-0 to Sweden. We had Xhaka out here running circles. It was a mess. I'm sorry. Maybe I need to stream about that because clearly I need therapy. I need a therapy session.
Sis, you had to let that. You just had to let it out. You had to.
I know. Sorry, that extended the stream a bit. I apologize, Sophia.
No, it's fine.
But we're gonna end the stream here. Let's see if there's somebody live we can redirect to. Sophia, do you have anything else before we go?
No, that's about it, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, quickly. The kit. Did you like it? The new home kit.
Oh.
I not it.
Not really. I mean, I like Cunha in it, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
You like it?
I like him in it.
Woo! Do you like it? Let's look at it really quick.
Yeah. It's a 6 out of 10 for me. It's okay. I would have liked it, but the neck area is kind of bothering me. That.
Yeah, so I don't like this black thing.
That's the part where I do like.
Really? Are you talking about this right here that you don't like?
I don't like that one. That one I don't like.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
I don't know why. This is where hey, potato.
Yeah.
I like the shoulders.
Yeah.
I like the patterns here on the shoulders. I like that.
Yeah, I like this too.
with my OCD, I can't. Yeah, it's the neck. The third kit though, whoo,
The black one?
Ooh,
Is that the?
baby.
Yeah, let's look that one up. I think we saw this one last year too. I think.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
This would have been 10 if it had a proper
Oh,
collar.
hush. Yeah, no, this
It
one's
does
nice.
to me.
And I like the purple. Is it purple going to be in our second or the white one?
Yeah, it's gonna be the away kit. It's kind of like it's basically like a off-white with like a purple tint and some purple, patterns. Kind of wish maybe it was a slightly darker, maybe, but
let's see if they have it here. Away. Maybe I should type in away kit. But I don't think I'm going to get the home kit this season.
And
I'll just get the two, the purple and the black.
Yeah.
But no, this one I agree is dope. This is sick.
It's sick.
It's nice. And I think, to your point, it does look a little bit better here with it going all the way through.
Oh, yeah. This, it's something with, it works for my eyes a bit better.
Yeah.
Guy, it's giving Cantona, right?
Yeah,
it is. The only thing, a 10, it 100% would have been a 10 if it just had that collar. Like, literally,
Look at that. Collar. If they put a collar, if they did the collar like the blue one from this season, that would have been chef's kiss.
That would have been 10. No, 11 out of 10 for me.
I know.
it would. I would just die in it and go to heaven with that kit. Like, literally. But yeah, that's we kind of went overboard. I'm sorry, sis.
No, that's okay. I did want to see, because this one I couldn't tell if it was, hold on, because it was giving kind of USA, but I don't know if it's red, white, and blue. This, I'm like, is that black? I don't know. It was giving United States to me, but this is their away kit.
I think it's one of the older. It's an inspiration from one of the older ones.
Okay. Because they're wearing this at the World Cup, so I was just like, okay.
Puma, I don't know. It's like,
I hate Puma kids. I'm sorry. Like, outside of Dortmund usually are really nice. Yeah, I don't really feel them.
Like Puma. I remember that year when they were doing a lot of, with Man City, and there was a couple of others where they were. The kits literally looked like just like a t-shirt, regular t-shirt. The way they had like the logo, like the badge, and it was a madness the way they did it. Yeah, Puma. I don't like that. I think Portugal now is with Puma, and that pisses me off.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Don't. They can't. They have to come correct with that, though. They have to. They have to come correct. Who'd wear that? I might throw up. I love collars on kids. I love them. I don't know why.
I just feel like instantly you just look a lot more cooler.
Yes, it's just like looking like a seatbelt. Sorry, that's funny.
Yeah, strap up.
Yeah,
that's funny.
All right, we're actually going to go now because we were almost at an hour 30, but clearly we have fun. So,
it's a vibe.
We'll have to maybe next week we'll do just like a whole kit thing, and we'll just like look at kits and talk about our favorite ones. And
we should have a segment. I could talk. I love football. I love football kits, so I could talk about that for ages. That will be fun. If it's like not much going on, sometime next week or the upcoming weeks, we totally should do that. Like a big or like a little segment of the show. We should do that. I think that would be dope.
It would. We'll definitely do it. So we're gonna rate Sod. So make sure you guys put Arteta in the chat, please. Sunshine, rate Arteta in. What'd you say?
No, I agree with you. In. He also said, "What was this? What did he used to say at Howard one time?" Wait, yes, my gaffer. What did he say? He said something.
Oh, he's so shameless sometimes.
Oh my god, he said something. I just completely forgot.
Now
Yeah,
we're gonna
just
do it.
write Arteta in the chat.
Yes, Arteta in. Bless you, Sophia. I hope you have a good weekend. Thanks for taking time out of your
Thank
day.
you.
Shout out to all of you guys in the chat as well for sticking with us. This has been such a fun stream. They always
Yeah.
are. And make sure you guys tune into both channels as we'll have stuff coming out over the weekend. So bless you guys. Have a great, oh, was it this? I rate my gaffer. Is that what he said?
I think, yeah, that might be. He will win the win. I rate my guy. He will win the league. Yeah, it might be something in like, yes.
Well, if you want to say either one, Arteta in or I rate my gaffer, either one
say
works.
both. Yes.
Yes. Wake up, y'all.
It'll be funny.
Have a great one. See you this weekend. Goodbye.
Goodbye.